on, guys? Welcome to It's a Guy Thing. If you notice, we're in a little bit of a different area. And the reason why that is because my washer broke. I don't know anything about washing machines. I goddamn sure don't know how to fix one. But since it broke, I figured, hey, let's see if we can't figure this shit out. We'll open it up. We'll see what we can do, man. Hopefully there's just a sock in there or something, because I really need to get this shit working, because wife won't stop bitching at me about it. And washers are extremely expensive. I don't know if you guys have looked that shit up online, but they're like $600 that I don't have. So today, since this is a limited edition episode of It's a Guy Thing, since we're not going to normally typically do this, I bought a limited release pick 6 of the day. This is Terrapin Mosaic. I don't know how to pronounce that word. But Terrapin is a local brewery based out of Athens, Georgia. They're really good. I mean, just about everything that I've had by them, I've liked. And this is a limited release. So, yeah, that's what we're going to get started with on this. It's a red rye IPA, which is really weird because I've had red rye lagers. I've never had a red rye IPA, so I don't exactly know how that's going to come out. It says it right here. Like a fine piece of art, Mosaic Red Rye IPA is masterfully created by using 100% Mosaic hops throughout the brew. With its aesthetically pleasing ruby red color and spatial depth from the rye malt, this handcrafted masterpiece leaves your palate's canvas open to interpretation. That tells me that if you think it sucks, it's not their fault. But yeah, we're gonna open this up, get a little sippy poo in, and we're gonna start checking out this washer thing. I'm gonna set Mike down real quick because I can't pour the beer and talking to the mic at the same time. But one thing, if you notice, it definitely has a really dark color on it, and I don't think I've ever drank a IPA this dark before. Like, this is definitely looking like a lager type beer. Like, I've never actually had an IPA that tastes this kind, that looks this kind of dark, because it's always been a little bit more lighter. But so yeah, let's get on with the seeing what's going on with this, man. I'm praying that we just got to sock stuck. Whew. What's going on, guys? We still working on this thing. I'm pulling some stuff out now, trying to see what might kind of be clogged on this motherfucker. What the fuck is this? Well, all right. Well, we got fucking flip-flop. I was looking for this. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This is cold. Huh? So, we're still trying to figure out what could be clogged in here. I'm taking some hoses off, and I got back down there in the drain over there. I think it might be a little deep, but you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna I've done taking these hoses off right here, and I've removed that right there. maybe that flip-flop was blocking it, but just to be on the safe side, I want to check these traps right here. I know a lot of times when you guys might be having washer trouble, the first thing that you kind of want to look at is your engine and your transmission and whatnot, and make sure that your belts and everything are still in good shape. But normally that is going to be like the least of your worries. Normally, if the camera will get right here to these traps, you'll see these two. You got these two traps that your hoses are connected to, and a lot of people is going to like when they have a washing machine malfunction, they're going to immediately think something catastrophic. I'm going to put the jokes on pause for a minute. I'm going to do some real talk. But there's a lot of people out there that will think that their washing machine has had like a catastrophic failure, and they're not going to know what to do. But I know in my experience with this, like especially given some of the signs that the washing machine will give you, like if it quits mid-cycle, and then it doesn't want to do anything, more than likely you have a clog. More than likely your motor did not blow, your transmission didn't blow, your belt didn't break. If you flip your washing machine over after you remove all the water, and trust me, that should be stinking, check these two traps right here, because more than likely there's going to be your culprit. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my finger in here and feel. I don't feel anything here. So I'll move on to the next trap. I feel something. And this is probably going to happen more. Just get you a pair of needle nose pliers, especially if you have children. Because the thing is, kids' underwears and their socks and shit will get clogged in this motherfucker. It'll get sucked in here. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks more like one of my wife's socks. You want to try to there it is. There's your problem. And it looks like my son's sock. That's generally what's going to be your problem. So, if this ever happens to you, and normally, typically, the signs are going to be, it'll quit mid-cycle. You might smell like almost like a burning, like something's burning in here, and then it's just not going to do nothing. Like the washing machine is almost like it's dead, and if you try to like especially if you have water filled up in it, like I did, I kind of already knew what the problem was. I just kind of farted around on it and saved it for the show so we could film it. But the washing machine is not going to want to do anything for you. You're going to be filled up in the tank with water. If you tried to run a cycle, it's going to sound like a and then I guess if you give it a day, it'll hum like it's trying to do something, but it can't. And that's 99% going to be your problem, especially if you have small children. They're going to have like their itty bitty little socks or their little underwears and shit will get sucked up in this, and that's what's going to cause your malfunction. So always, before you go out and spend $800-900 on a brand new washing machine or pay $1,600 for some dude to fix it, just flip it upside down or on its side like I have it, and check these traps. Always check these traps first. So we're going to put this thing back together, and we'll be right back. Yeah, I did all that. I did it. Oh my God. Yes. No, I fixed the washing machine. No, I'm not gonna run a load of clothes through it. Are you crazy? That's your job. Well, if it doesn't work, then I guess we'll just move on to plan B. No, I'm not doing that, man. You left me here. You took my fucking wallet, man. I can't even give me any food. Oh my God, you're crazy. Look, we're in the middle of filming a fucking show, man. What? Yeah, okay. Yes, I got it. I'll put the towels in there. Alright. Yes. I love you too. Yes. Alright. Alright, I love you. Bye. God damn. What's going on, guys? So we've gotten the washing machine fixed. Sorry you guys had to deal with that. So the washing machine is fixed, even though some people don't believe me. I hope that was actually, damn, not entertaining. What's the word I'm looking for? Educational for you guys, especially for the guys that don't know what the hell they're doing when their washing machine craps out on them. Like I said, always look at them 2 points right there. This has actually been a pretty brief show, but we still want to kind of like hit on our major points that we normally do. And while I was pulling a sock out of the washing machine, I thought a perfect babe of the week for this week would be Michelle Rodriguez. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm a fan of the Fast and the Furious movies. And she is smoking hot. And if I ever had to be just sitting in my garage, drinking a beer, watching a woman, you know, scantily clad, working on a fucking engine, it would be fucking Michelle Rodriguez. Can I get a fucking hell yeah on that?
Oh, hell yes.
Nah, smoking hot chick, and a lot of good. She's in a lot of good movies that I like. I would really like to see her as a forefront in the action genre, because I mean that's typically what she does, like with the Fast and Furious movies, and she was in the one of those Resident Evil movies, maybe even more of them. I don't know. They all kind of run together. But I would like to see her like move forward more into like a more like female lead character in the action genre, just because she's good at what she does and she is super smoking hot. And I'm pretty sure that my producer Marlboro is going to throw some really good fucking pictures up. And so you guys know who we're talking about, even if you don't know who the fuck that we're talking about. So Michelle Rodriguez is It's a Guy Thing's Babe of the Week for this week. Another thing that we've been trying to implement in the show is reading some emails. A lot of people, I mean, it's actually getting a little bit hard for me to come in contact with a lot of these, because like we are kind of getting bombarded, which is so fucking weird since we only have like 51, 52 subscribers. I feel like I'm getting way more fucking emails than that. Maybe they're fake, I don't know. There was one that I picked out that I really wanted to hit, but now I gotta go back through here and find it. I should have made It's a Guy Thing's email not my personal email, so now I'm getting a whole bunch of emails. I need to have them separated. But I did like this, and the reason why I like this one so much is because this one, I'll let you guys be the judge. And the grammar on this is a little off. I'm going to read it the way that he spells it. So might sound like I'm retarded, but I'm not. I promise you guys. Dude, you are shit as crap. No one wants to see this shit. You never made it anywhere for this crap. Stop posting this dumb shit. My God, you are dumber than you think. This shit sucks. You want me to be true? There it is, .m. Bro, that is junk. Good luck. I appreciate your constructive criticism there. Like, within your email, I now see the error of my ways. I mean, like, okay, guys, I have some pretty thick skin. Okay, I can take it. But I was reading that email and I sent it to the producer and I was like, did I get drunk and fuck this dude's wife? Like, what did I do? Like, there was a lot of hate and a lot of animosity on this. Like, there was no constructive criticism. There was no, like, okay, hypothetically, I'm assuming that I received this email based on some of the things that I say. Like, maybe he might have leaned a little too far left and he didn't appreciate some of my comments because I'd be talking about boobs and shit, and you know, I like women, and I think I've probably used the term bitch a few times. So maybe he's like just like a super hardcore, you know, left-winger who feels the burn really strongly, and he took offense of what I said. That's fine, I understand that, but you left me nothing to work with. It was just straight up hate. Like, I can't even, the only thing that I can do is laugh at you. Like, I don't know what kind of cereal you eat, but it sounds like I pissed in it. And you know what? I'm not even going to give him the celebrity of calling out his email address, the one that sent it to me. But, I mean, to all my haters, just to let you guys know, the haters, you got to come better than this, because that shit does not affect us here at the It's a Guy Thing compound. That shit don't affect us. Like, we're just going to roast you. We're just going to laugh at you. Like, and we might even drink a beer for you. We're damn sure going to piss on you. Now, moving on, I definitely want to give a good review to this Terrapin mosaic. I'm still not sure on the pronunciation of this word.
Mosaic.
Mosaic? It's not mosaic? It's mosaic? Okay. This red rye IPA, it's extremely weird. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever kind of tasted in my life. Like, it wants to be an IPA, but it still tastes so much like a lager. I don't know. Whatever they did is insane. Like, these they call them brewmasters, but I'm sorry, man. These guys are fucking scientists that brew these type of beers. I'm left dumbfounded because I've drank the 6-pack and I'm still over here kind of dumbfounded on like exactly my thoughts on this. Like, I still haven't even fully grasped what it is I'm actually drinking. It says red rye IPA, and I'm only familiar with rye lagers, red rye lagers, and like, I'm having trouble seeing a difference, but the difference is there. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. Like, I know one of my good friends left a comment not too long ago wanting me to break down like the certain types of beers. You remember the comment? And it's something that I've been wanting to do, but the types of beers that we've been bringing to the table, it's kind of made it a little hard to do, and this one does not make it any better. It's a really good beer. It's not as easy drinking as some of the previous ones that you've seen me drink. Like, you will drink this one a little bit slower just because it is a punch to the face every time that you take a sip on it. But it still tastes really good, and I'm really surprised on how good it is. It's got a great color to it. It's not quite as... No, you know what? Fuck that. It is pretty cloudy. Man, I'm going to give this beer an 8. I'm going to give it an 8 because it is extremely good. Will I buy it again? I don't know. I don't know, because I can't see myself drinking, like... I'll buy this again... I'll buy this again, but in certain points, like if it's a low-key evening and just me and a couple of buddies, we're gonna get together and watch a movie or whatever, or play some video games, yeah. But if I'm trying to like rack up a quantity of beers because we're just gonna be out there acting like fucking assholes all night, nah, I probably would not choose this as that. And it's not because it's so strong. It doesn't even tell me the alcohol content on it. I mean, shit, it could be strong as fuck. But no, but that's not even the reason why I would not do that. I cannot see myself drinking more than 6 of these. So if we're gonna go outside and we're gonna be grilling out, talking shit, telling lies, and fucking around all night, and I'm gonna end up drinking 15, 20 beers, this is not gonna be the beer to do it. But I would buy this in more of a softer, more calm type setting. It's a really good beer. It leaves your mouth a little dry. It's definitely not juicy. But it might have been the wrong choice to deal with this washing machine situation. It's definitely not a beer that you can, you know. I lost my train of thought on that, so I thought I would just make a funny face for you guys. But no, the beer's good. The beer's good. It's definitely worth your try. If you see it, I doubt that they would probably ship this out like outside of Georgia. But if you do see it, I definitely recommend you picking it up and trying it. It's definitely worth that. So that's going to do it for today's episode of It's a Guy Thing. Make sure that you join us next week. What the fuck are we doing next week? Oh yeah, next week we're going deep sea fishing. We're going to go try to catch us some sharks. Me and the producer, we said we wanted some shark fin soup, and we're going to go fucking do it. So, on that note, yeah, remember that. Deep sea fishing on the next episode of It's a Guy Thing. We'll show you guys the ins and outs of it. We are actually not too privy on the deep sea fishing thing, so it's going to be a learning experience for us as well. Be sure to check in on that, and to get the notifications, always remember to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and if you like this video, click that little thumbs up like button as well. Hope you guys got educated on y'all's washing machine today, and I hope you guys will go out and give Terrapin Mosaic.
Sure.
I said it wrong again.
Mosaic.
Mosaic?
I don't know.
Mosaic?
I forgot that.
Yeah, I did too. I hope you give these guys a try. And remember, WWMD, what would Mike do?